So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. We get in on the ground here with Montgomery. He cuts it right. And a big play is finally put to an end. Look at how long he held off that defense before they finally got a hand on him, and they hauled him down.
Breaking out of tackles? Sure, that's nice, but avoiding defenders altogether, that's even nicer and easier on the body, and you know his teammates love that breakaway threat.
So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. They go play action with Stroud. Bails out of the pocket quick. He can run it. And he's going to be hit and sent out after about a gain of 1, maybe 2 yards there.
You know, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane, and then you're looking for that first down marker. He found one of the two, but the defense and that effort swarming after him, well, it denies the first down.
Second down. Here's Stroud. That is rejected at the line, as we say in hoops. Got a hand in the passing lane up front. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
You know, those big guys are taught that if you can't get to the quarterback, guess what you can still do? You can get a pass breakup. That's perfect timing to get his hand up and knock that ball away.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. To the air, Stroud. He'll set up the screen to Montgomery. And that's exactly what they needed to begin this game. Touchdown, Houston. That's David Montgomery. A 30-yard score. Just like they drew it up in practice this week, partner, and the exact start they wanted to have in this game.
That's 100%. That's why you script and you go over these plays ahead of time. Kate, you know this. All those amazing essays you wrote at Cal. That start to that paper was so important. It set the tone for the rest of it.
Steelers, nothing. Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. On the return, it's Jalen Warren. And this drive will start inside the 25.
At their own 23-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. Rodgers throwing to start it off. Takes a hit on his first pass attempt of this game, and it doesn't get anywhere close. That's incomplete. Brings up 2nd down. Not must-have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
Three and a half to go now in our first quarter. Rodgers now on 2nd down. And this throw is going to be incomplete. 3rd down.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Now this opening drive not going anywhere yet. Already 3rd and 10. Rodgers set to pass. He puts some air under it deep down the left. They connect on the deep shot. And he will take this down near the opposing 35-yard line.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
And the Russia's going to win this rep. They get to him. Working quickly here.
Rodgers sacked. A loss of 5 yards. It's second down.
Second down. It's Rodgers. Caught into the hands of Freiermuth. Taken down finally to curtail the damage, but still 22 yards on that pickup. And that is going to be good for a Steelers first down.
It is the opening drive, Kate, and I'm not going to overreact, but that's excellent quarterback play right there. You take a sack, and sometimes, especially on opening drives, you can get sped up. He did not. He executed beautifully.
Working inside the red zone. To the end zone, but incomplete. Took their shot there on first down, Brock, but don't come away with any points just yet.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB, over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Rodgers will look to throw. And can't find the connection on second down. That incompletion means it is third down.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Now Rodgers. Oh, not like this. An interception ends that drive. Picked off by Derek Stingley Jr. And the Texans will gain possession up beyond their own 20 after a nice return.
Intercepted. The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's first and 10. Back to throw, Stroud. He'll check this one down, complete to the fullback. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down.
Defense all over that throw. You could just smell it. They just smelled that football coming their way, and that's as good as an incompletion. And they're going to be in a good spot. Second down coming up.
Got the catch, but didn't get any yardage on it, so still 10 to go on second down. They send the tight end in motion. Second down throw for Stroud. Contact on the throw, and yeah, this one never had a chance. To the ground, it is incomplete. That sets up third down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down. Slot man motioned over. They'll air it out on third. And that one's going to fall incomplete. That forces fourth down.
Kate, I think that was the type of play we expected out of this defense to start the game. Can't undo that opening drive touchdown they gave up, but that can sure help to get yourself off the field with that third down stop.
Starts the return at the 34. And he's brought down before the return gets far.
On the return, the Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 42-yard line.
Good field position as the Steelers come up to it. 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground. Dowdle. This drive is going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
And 5.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. To throw, Rodgers. Look is there, but so is a defender. That hit forces the drop, and that's going to bring up 3rd down.
I love that. I love that defensively right there. It's about the only thing you could do to the tight ends at this level. You have got to disrupt them. You have got to match their physicality with even more physicality, and it forced an incompletion.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Rodgers to throw. It is caught left side. So they stop him after about a 5-yard gain. That is good enough for a fresh set of downs. So that connection for a first will bring us to the end of the first. 7-0 is our score. Take a quick break, and we'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Second quarter, all queued up and ready to go. It's Steeler football. They've got a first to begin the frame. Now here's Rodgers. Gets it downfield on target to Metcalf. And a stop is made, but not until he reaches that 17-yard line. Big hitter on 1st down. 30 yards. Here's Rodgers on 1st. And he has started out slow, just 4 of 10 passing to begin this game. From the red zone on 1st. What a difference a play makes. This one not working out in their favor. He's hauled to the ground. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
A loss of 9 yards. It's 2nd down.
Rodgers to throw, 2nd down. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. Became Metcalf, the intended receiver. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. Here's Rodgers. And that's incomplete, so the defense forces 4th down.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Facing 4th down, the Steelers opting for the field goal. Chris Boswell out to do the honors. This is a 42-yard look from the left hash. Boswell able to knock it through. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
A dependable kicker, man. That is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. On the return, it's Jalen Noel. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Texans to the line. 1st and 10. Throwing is Stroud. Chased out to it, and he's going to be brought down back at the 13-yard line. And goes to the hurry up here.
A loss of 8 yards. It's 2nd down.
They send a man in motion. Throwing on 2nd. Stroud. And this is going to end up an incomplete pass, partner, so that brings up 3rd down.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Ran in the wrong direction again, and he's dropped. Keanu Benton. And that's going to leave this offense facing a 4th and forever 22. So out now comes the punter. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. The return begins on their side of midfield. And a good return as he gets him up across midfield and into enemy territory.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. To throw is Rodgers. Looking underneath, and the back brings it in. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that 1st down because you call a screen on 1st, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, that defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
On 2nd down, Rodgers. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And he's going to score. Pick 6, touchdown, Houston. Wow, talk about aggressive coverage, Brock, to have somebody in position for a pick behind the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, this quarterback is never going to take that short pass for granted again. That is usually one you do in your sleep. He's just now going to be restless in his sleep thinking about it.
An extra point is good by Fairbairn. And lead up to a much more comfortable 11 points now.
14. Steelers 3. Kaimi Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Fielded just shy of the end zone. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
This snap going to be our last before the 2-minute warning. Back to work they go after the interception. And he's not going to get away. Pressure takes him down at the 19. So it'll be 2nd and long upcoming on the other side of this 2-minute warning. More from Dublin after this. After the sack, defense has got to be feeling good. Here comes 2nd and 12. Rodgers from the gun. Gonna let this one fly deep downfield. And the defender is there with him every step of the way downfield to make the hit and break up that catch. It's 3rd down.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. And they're going to get there and bring him down. That's just inside the 10-yard line. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. As they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up.
All right, I'm to the point of the game, Kate. Now, we got to get the ball out of our hands. He is just taking a beating all game long, and on this drive, yet again, find a way to protect, find a way to run, and get the ball out of his hands.
On 4th down, the Steelers are going to turn to Cameron Johnston to punt this away. Has it at the 45. And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 46-yard line.
The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Looking to throw, Stroud. Has him on the quick hitter. And give him close to 7 before the defense can drive him out.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Pass and catch got him 7. Let's see where they go now on 2nd and 3. To the air, Stroud. Not enough on this throw. It hits the turf instead of his man.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. From the gun, Marks gets it. And they're going to bring him down, but 8 was enough. They got what they needed. 1st down coming. Working quickly here.
An 8-yard pickup. And the Texans 1st down.
1st down, and they go right back to it. Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. Tackle made by Jaquan Brisker.
It's just confidence builders. You know, as a play caller, you love being able to call a run play, see that line of scrimmage move, and gain some real positive yards.
1st down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4. Here's Stroud now. That's caught by Montgomery. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. Offense up to the line fast.
32, David Montgomery. A gain of 11 on the play. 1st down, Texans.
Stroud. And he gets this forward to the 19. Houston calls it 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the Steelers' 19-yard line.
Second down now, 7 to go. Here's Stroud. The right side, Noel has it. And he's got him a nice goal to go here as he goes out at the 8-yard line.
That whole operation right there, Kate, delivered with conviction. Passes have to be if you want to pick up 1st downs and keep the drive on schedule.
Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. They'll run here. It's Montgomery. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. Offense to the line fast.
Jalen Ramsey brought him down. A 6-yard pickup.
2nd down. Here's Stroud.
2nd and goal at the 2-yard line.
And he's just going to get rid of this one through the end zone. That brings up 3rd and goal.
Incomplete.
And as that one falls incomplete, Brock, the pressure ticks up just a bit because this has been too good a drive to not pay it off in the end zone.
Yeah, Kate, it's time to find your best matchup.
Yeah.
Unless you're already committed to going for it on 4th, you've got one more shot. Players, not plays. Get it to your best player.
Now it's Kaimi Fairbairn on to try it for the Texans. This is a chip shot from the left hash. Up and good from Fairbairn. And our first half ends with 3 points. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
Kaimi Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
Now this Irish crowd has been great so far. No surprise there, and still 2 quarters left to play here in Dublin. Returning it from the 4. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Legion on the return. The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Rodgers set to pass. He finds Freiermuth over the middle. And it's a big gain on this play. Give him about 19 yards and the 1st down, too.
A gain of 19 yards. That's good for a Steelers 1st down.
Big shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40. Rodgers will look to throw. He's under pressure, and he's not going to get away. They take him down at the 30. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
Aaron Rodgers sacked. A loss of 11 yards. It's 2nd down.
2nd down, it's Rodgers. Taking a shot deep here. This one's misplayed and falls to the ground. Incomplete, and now it's 3rd down.
Oh, that's a major missed opportunity right there. Coverage can breathe a little sigh of relief. They dodged a bullet. Time to adjust and get some extra help on the back end to take away those open shots downfield.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Rodgers to throw. He's got it deep downfield. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down.
It's a gain of
That is the spark that they needed. 33 yards.
1st down.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Quite the turnaround these last 2 plays, huh? Nice gain on 1, and now they get him behind the line. Rodgers now on 2nd down. The Texans closing in, and they give to him. Offense in the hurry up here.
Aaron Rodgers sacked. A loss of 6 yards. It's 3rd down. 3rd
and long for him here. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. 3rd down, Brock. You knew that pressure was coming, and sure looked like he was lucky to even get a throw away on that play.
That rush was coming to flat out end that drive.
Yeah.
And it did.
The Steelers set to punt it. It'll be Cameron Johnston doing the honors. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10. Montgomery now up the middle. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. They motion a receiver left. Throwing on 2nd, here's Stroud. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Joey Porter Jr. And to the house he goes. It's a pick 6 and a Pittsburgh touchdown. You get a pick 6, you get a pick 6. These defenses, Brock, wow, they have competed. Seeing who ends up with the best highlight of the game, huh?
A highlight? You're going to call a pick 6 and multiple? Highlight, Kate?
No, even if it's your defense doing it, come on, B-Rock.
No highlight for a quarterback.
That one splits the uprights. And that cuts the lead to 7.
Steelers 10. Chris Boswell, the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. And no return here. This is a touchback, and the ball's going to come out to the 20.
At their own 35-yard line.
Nice starting spot for the Texans here. They're about set. 1st and 10. Fresh off the pick, here's Stroud. That's a catch for Nico Collins. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Great start on that 1st down. Only need 2 here on 2nd. Throwing is Stroud. Counts. This is Noel. Finds a seam. Left side. He's off to the races. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. From the red zone on 1st. And the Russians going to win this rep. They get to him. Offense in the hurry up here.
Sacked. A loss of 8 yards. It's 2nd down and goal.
Out of the gun, they give it to Marks. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
Brought down at the 1-yard line.
So they'll have some time to prepare for 3rd and goal. We're at the end of our 3rd quarter. It's the Texans in possession of it, needing to preserve that lead over one final quarter. Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal. They'll run it with Montgomery. And they're going to say he was short. They held him out, Brock, and now we're going to have to wait and see what they decide to do here on 4th and goal.
It's weird to say, and it certainly won't show up on the stat sheet, but I want to give a lot of credit to that runner. Even though it didn't gain a yard, it actually took a heck of an effort just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Kaimi Fairbairn on now as we see how he handles this moment. This is a chip shot from the left hash. Up and good from Fairbairn. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
It doesn't take a math major, Kate, to realize how important that field goal was. It's now a 2-score game really late and puts them in the driver's seat to go and finish this thing with the win.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
All right, Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10. Here's Rodgers. Catch made underneath by the back. And some good running after the catch. He's able to turn that into a gain of 7 on 1st.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
Pass and catch got him 7. Let's see where they go now on 2nd and 3. To throw, Rodgers. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be taken down, so call it about 8 yards on that play. And that means they got the first.
That's good for us Steelers. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 30.
Now here's Rodgers. He gets it again to Fryermuth. And he's going to head out after a gain of 7.
This difference maker, well, he's up to 5 catches now for the game. And what I love about this, Kate, these are the contested catches. It may not show up as a lot of yardage, but these are the kind of catches you gain trust with the quarterback and, much more importantly, with the rest of your teammates.
Rodgers to throw, 2nd down. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. And it was a big play for a moment, but he can't keep control of it through that hit. It's incomplete. That brings us to 3rd down.
1 score is just, well, it's not going to be enough. I think we can look at the scoreboard and know that. So the pace is going to pick up, and I think you're going to see more and more of those shots deep down the field, Kate.
Now Rodgers on this 3rd and short. Down the field, he's got Wilson. There's the stop, but 22 yards given up before it. And that is good for a Pittsburgh 1st down.
22 yards. And the Steelers 1st down.
To throw is Rodgers. Has a man downfield, it's Pittman. Big play before they get to him. That one's going to pick up about 23. And that's going to give the Steelers the 1st down.
And 10 at the 12-yard line.
From the red zone now. Throw is caught. And he's going to be driven across that sideline, picking up close to 5 on the play. It's 2nd down.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
On 2nd down, Rodgers. And he's going to be stopped a few yards from the end zone, just a couple from what would have been 1st and goal.
He was brought down.
Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
It's a gain of 4. Makes it 3rd and 2.
Here he is on 3rd and short. And he will score. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Rico Dowdle finishing off a 9-play scoring drive with 6. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
That one right down the middle. And they trail by 3. Volley set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. To the air, Stroud. Has him on the quick hitter. And give him about 4, nothing beyond the catch. That hit got there quickly.
That's good tight coverage right there defensively, but even a better throw on the play. Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet. But I say to you all the time, Kate, completions, completions, completions.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Here's Stroud. Throw right side, hauled in by Collins. And he's out in the clear. Down to the 10. Touchdown, Houston. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Fairbairn connects on that extra point. And that makes this a 10-point game.
Texans 27, Steelers 17. Kaimi Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Return starts at the 3. He's brought down to end that run back, and we have reached our 2-minute warning. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Rodgers will look to throw. Hits his running back. And they're going to have the 1st down. Nice chunky yards there. Give them about 17 of them. Steelers working with a sense of urgency from the hurry-up clock, continuing to run.
Steelers 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Now Rodgers. Trying to push deep downfield. He's got it inside the 25. And he's going to be sent out of bounds on a play that sends them all the way down into the red zone. That is the spark that they needed. 49 yards.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Working inside the red zone. Look, what a difference a play makes. This one not working out in their favor. He's home to the ground. Steelers working with a sense of urgency from the hurry-up clock, continuing to run.
5 yards. It's 2nd down.
2nd down. It's Rodgers. He's under pressure again, and again he goes down. Steelers working with a sense of urgency from the hurry-up clock, continuing to run.
And it's 3rd down.
Here he is to throw. And this is cut for a score, and we are not done here yet.
Touchdown, Steelers.
Now for the point after, and crucially to bring things within a field goal. And he connects, so now one more kick from him. A field goal would tie us here in this fourth quarter.
27, Steelers 24.
So down inside the final minute, they're ready to try the onside kick. And the Texans get on this kick, and that should do it for this game. And they're even going to find some bonus yards, Brock, after they brought in that football. So first down from the 41. They give up the gut to Montgomery. Nice cut back to the right sideline. And a big chunk picked up on that play. Over 20, and he gets him the first.
Down at the 18-yard line. It's a gain of 23 yards. First down, Houston.
Pittsburgh will go ahead and use its second timeout. And they'll have just one left to burn now. To the line and set. Here we go, first down. It's Montgomery on the counter. And second down's going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards. The Steelers use their third and final timeout. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. Back to the line they come, second down. They'll run again with Montgomery. And he's going to get him 7 there. It's third down coming up. Sure seems like running at a blitzing defense shouldn't work out too often, Brock, but right there it did nicely for him.
Yeah, football's kind of a funny game, Kate, because it can be super complex. Yeah. You get into a lot of language and a lot of detail, and then other times, like, just run away from the blitz. Just run away from it, and good things can happen.
Setting up for the kneel down on third. He goes to a knee as time winds down in this one. So it's a win for the Texans.